Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Dallas Mavericks versus the Portland Trailblazers full game highlights, analysis, reaction, and review. Let's jump right into it. We definitely were looking forward to seeing how we were going to play. We're coming off the losses, but we're playing okay basketball as far as our energy and effort. Gary Payton II was going to be available again this game, so we knew we were going to get a defensive, a little shot at B12, you know what I'm saying? Defensive energy, man. We're going to get out there and play some better defense. To see Dame with the nice shot right there, a nice mid-range pull up. You see the Mavericks were missing Christian Wood. I mean, he doesn't start anyway, but they were missing Christian Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith. Everybody has some guys out, so it is what it is. You see Luka get to the rack. I definitely was curious to see the defense we were going to play on Luka. If we were just going to play him straight up or send help at him or whatever. But, I mean, for the most part, you see right there, answer the question right there, first quarter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was going to say. For the most part, we were doing a good job of getting the ball out of his hands. Which is, I don't know why. Luka should be one of them players who gets frustrated seeing that game in and game out. I don't know why you wouldn't do that, to Luka every night he's on the floor. He's that good. Oh, I wanted to see what was going to happen right there on the break, man, on that. Oh, look at Luka with the nice little spin right there. That was a nice move. Nice move. And that's what you want to do. You want Luka to have to work extremely hard just to get a bucket. As we see a nice finish by Jeremy Grant there, who's showing how shifty he can be with that ball in his hands, going off the dribble. Nice little push-off right there by Ant. Good finish. You can tell that it was a nice little step. I noticed that with Ant as well. It's a nice little bounce that the young fella had. A nice little bounce that the team had. It's almost just the confidence knowing that they got GP2 out there, who in the first quarter, or it could be in the second quarter, he had 4 steals out the gate. Yeah, it was in that first. He had 4 steals out the gate. I mean, the kid is just masterful on defense. I mean, you got guys like Josh Hart on the team who's a motor, all-out effort, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Gary Payton II, who's all-out effort, motor, but he has some really good skills on that defensive end. He knows he has some good vision, some good anticipation. He just knows what he's doing on defense. As we see Dame, that was a nice play, a nice shot, nice pass. That's just good execution. That's what that's called, is good execution. And like I said before, we're going to see more of that, Nice shot right there. As you can see, we're getting a lot of good penetration and kickouts in set plays to get Jeremy a nice open look. You saw it, in the game, last game. I mean, we have some good things. As we know, we got some guys between Jeremy and Dame. We have some guys who can close out some games. And Josh as well. And it was nice to see GP stepping out, knocking down the 3 during this game. Showing you what he's capable of doing. Look how he got his balance right there. And just, man, I wonder what it's like to shoot, just to know that when you shoot it, it's probably going to go in, man. Yeah, he was on, I mean, and that's, again, like I said before, this is the Dame we want to see, you know what I'm saying? He has some serious intention, you know what I'm saying? Some serious intention out there. He's putting the pressure on the defense. You see the score, and you get that separation when you're playing defense as well. When you're putting pressure on the opponent's defense and you're playing good defense, this is what happens, And then on top of that, then it's a little more difficult for them to come back because of that defense you're playing. I mean, playing good defense, making guys have to work hard. First quarter, second quarter, by the middle, late to that third quarter, guys are getting a little worn down mentally or physically or both, having to work so hard to get those buckets. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, when teams try to do that to us, that's where we have an advantage having all the guys that we have on offense. Where if you're going to make us work, I'm pretty sure we're going to find an easy matchup somewhere, with somebody on the floor. And then you're going to have to help with that. And then that's going to open things up for other guys. And that's how we want to play. As we see the rotations kind of get a little mixed up right there. And this is things that we'll work on and get better at. My goodness, did he hit that? He sure did. That's Dame right there. That's when you know Dame is feeling it. I like that. Pick Luka up full court and then bring the two. I mean, that's just smart defense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if as you see, Bullock is hitting his shots, but look how hard Luka has to work just to get the ball up the court. And that's what you want. You want to occupy him. You want to keep Luka occupied. Look at that right there. See that'll frustrate you. Luka's not used to that because he's spoiled. You know what I'm saying? These guys be out here spoiling Luka, just letting Luka do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just spoiling him. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like having to make Luka work. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Good shot in three right there by Gary Payton II, letting you know that he can knock that down. There's going to be some interesting decisions to be made as Gary Payton gets in better shape. He's obviously in good shape, but as far as the minutes restrictions and being able to play a significant amount of minutes, it'd be interesting to see what happens with that starting lineup. Because GP can play, guys bigger than him, obviously. Yeah, he just was playing with Nurkic right there. And that's one thing we were trying all game long to avoid getting Nurk or Ant switched out on Luka. Excuse me. And we did a pretty good job of it. As we see Nurk knocking down that three from that right wing, seems to be one of his spots. More times than not, if Nurk gets it on that right wing, he's going to shoot it. And rightfully so. As we see GB, we got GP the second and we got GB the third, right? As we see the young guys getting some, and this is what you want to see. This is how you want the team to play. You want the team to play so good that you can get the young guys in. You know what I'm saying? And you also want to be able to get them in other, positive and productive situations as well. But you definitely want to be able to get them in some way, somehow. And when you win it like that, it's a good opportunity to do it. But that's a good win, a good way to get back on the winning track. But it came because of the effort and the energy on both ends. Not just the defense, and obviously not just the offense, but on both ends. And you get these type of results. Obviously, the Mavericks were shorthanded, but we were still missing a couple of players, and that's the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take them, where they're at. And this was an opportunity to get it, and we got it. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to do more of that. When we have those opportunities to get those victories, we just got to go claim them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, good win. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back at it against the same team You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what adjustments is made, if any, for both ball clubs. Because this could be a potential play-in battle. You know, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? But all right, y'all. Appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you for watching. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Hooper's Highlights. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.